MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Max Kepler.
He'll
get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Urshela over to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Weather actually pretty good for New York in October. 62 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
And now a pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the
Batting
first out.
second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here it comes.
No, that's low.
One out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. To short, hit hard, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Garver is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 24.
Grounded
Josh
to third. He's got
Donaldson.
it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. By him, 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Struck him out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And right into the shift. Donaldson's there in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Luke Voigt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a
Batting
long
eighth.
way from being
The
over,
designated
D-roll,
hitter.
but that big base
Mike.
hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, and without question right there, huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate now, Mike Hockman swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center
So it's a
fielder.
runner at first with 2
Brett
gone. And up next, the
Gardner.
left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Digging in, Luis Arias,
Leading off for the
as
Twins,
we are all set to begin the
second
third
baseman.
inning in this one.
Luis
Hey, we're still in the early
Arias.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. To third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Still 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
Now
wheels,
batting,
right? All he
fielder,
wants to do is get on
Max
base and take advantage
Kepler.
of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 11.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail it here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Polanco retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
The right fielder, number 99.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled away. Lined into right, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. All set for the start of the fourth. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
The third baseman, number 24.
So one away here with the bases empty, and here's Donaldson. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do.
Ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Miguel Sano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So striding in, Luis Arias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line. Stanton on his way up to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez drives it out to deep right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now and here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3. And welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
Up next
but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Called strike. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. So striding forward now,
Leading
Mike
off for the
Tauchman.
Yankees,
He'll lead things off
the
against
designated
Kenta Maeda.
hitter, Mike Tauchman.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
down into left center for a base hit. Running.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so
The
this is a
fielder,
big
number
moment in
11.
this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Gardner will beat it out. Safe at first base.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at
The
first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Polanco has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he's safe.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eddie Rosario, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Torres brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
The 0-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Strikes,
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball. That's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tyler Duffy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And the pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting,
1
catcher,
for 2 with a double
Gary
on the ledger so far.
Sanchez.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 29.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke
Into the
Voit.
box, Luke Voit. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding into the box,
Leading
Miguel
off for the
Sano.
Twins,
He went down on strikes last time up.
22.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game. Striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton this inning. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Tyler Lyons comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
The New York Yankees, number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Now here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the... Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take over.
Cody.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Tuchman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. And Gardner will beat it out, safe at first base.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th at the plate for Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Kahnle has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And there's out number 2.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
0-1.
Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it. On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Minnesota, number 36, Tyler Clifford.
Standing in, Torres. He'll have a new
Leading
pitcher
off
waiting
for
for him
Yankees,
as we begin their half
the
of the 8th.
shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bounce towards the second baseman. But that finds its way through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Luis Arias goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. New York earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.